Good evening. Welcome to EcoWatch Online News, where we explore how renewable energy is reshaping our future. I'm Jenlex Inarda, and tonight we'll shed light on one of the fastest growing power sources in the Philippines, solar energy. We'll trace its life cycle, discuss its environmental impact, explore financial incentives for Filipinos, and learn about green technologies making it more sustainable. Joining me are our correspondents, Ronald Hernandez and Jeremy Boyato, along with two guests, Igor Santos, a renewable energy specialist, and Mr. Roman Iwakir, who's benefiting from solar power. Let's start with Hernandez, who is here to explain how solar energy is generated and the challenges behind its production. Hernandez?
Thank you, Inarda. When we talk about solar energy, most people think of panels quietly sitting on rooftops. But behind those panels is a long journey, a life cycle that starts in the factory and ends with the light that powers your home. Solar panels are mainly made from silicon, glass, and metal. Once manufactured, they're installed to convert sunlight into electricity using photovoltaic effect, a process that produces clean energy with zero emissions during operations. But here's the catch. Making solar panels consume a lot of energy and water and involves chemicals that can harm the environment if not handled properly. And after 20 to 30 years, disposal and recycling of old panels also pose new challenges. To help us understand how the solar industry is responding to these issues, we're joined online by Engineer Santos, a renewable energy expert. And Engineer Santos, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Hernandez. You're right. While solar power is clean when used, we must also look at its full environmental footprint. The good news is that the industry is adapting. Many manufacturers are now shifting to low emission production using recycled silicon and eco-friendly materials. Some even design panels that can be recycled up to 95% of their components. Here in the Philippines, we're promoting solar farms in non-agricultural areas and developing recycling facilities for end-of-life panels. So the direction is clear, cleaner, smarter, and more responsible solar energy.
That's very encouraging, Engineer. So it's safe to say that while challenges exist, technology is catching up fast to make solar truly sustainable.
Exactly. Solar energy is still one of the greenest and most scalable energy sources today.
Thank you, Engineer Santos, for sharing your insight. Back to you, Inarda.
Thank you, Hernandez and Engineer Santos. It's great to know that solar energy continues to improve its environmental impact. Now, let's talk about the financial side. What motivates Filipino to switch to solar? Are there government programs or incentives that help the shift easier? For what, we turn to our economics and technology correspondent, Jermaine, who's with us online. Hi, Jermaine.
Hi, Inarda. Solar energy isn't just about going green. It's also about saving money and supporting clean growth. The Philippine government has been encouraging renewable energy through the Renewable Energy Act of 2008, offering several financial incentives such as income tax holidays for renewable energy developers, duty-free importation of solar equipment, tax credits for using local materials and services, and for the households, the net metering program, which allows solar users to sell excess electricity back to the grid. These programs make solar more accessible and affordable, especially for households and small businesses. To understand how these incentives work in real life, we're joined online by Mr. Roman, a homeowner from Cavite, who recently switched to solar power. Hi, Mr. Roman. Can you share your experience? What made you decide to install your solar panels, and how has it affected your electricity bills?
Sure, Jeremy. Before solar, our electric bill was around 6,000 pesos monthly. And now, after installing solar panels, last year, it drops to about 2,500 pesos and sometimes even lower. And through the net metering program, we actually earn credits when our system generates more electricity than we used. And the initial installation was costly, but because of tax incentives and long-term savings, it's been totally worth it. And I also feel good knowing we're helping the environment.
That's wonderful to hear, Mr. Roman. Solar power clearly helps both the plant and the Filipino households. And the good news doesn't stop there. Around the world, and slowly here in the Philippines, new advancements are improving solar efficiency. We now have bifacial panels that absorb sunlight from both sides, floating solar farms that reduce land use, and energy storage batteries that keep power available even at night. All these innovations are helping make solar a dependable energy source for the future. Back to you, Inarda.
Thank you, Jermaine, and thank you to our guests for those inspiring insights. From production to innovation, solar energy truly represents a future powered by responsibility. It reminds us that sustainability isn't just a goal. It's a choice we can all make, starting with every home and every watt of sunlight. The road ahead requires strong government support, better recycling efforts, and public awareness. But as we've seen tonight, the Philippines is steadily stepping into the light. This has been EcoWatch Online News. Until next Inarda, stay informed, stay empowered, and together, let's power a brighter tomorrow.